Hello everyone, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks so much for joining us. No furloughs for employees of the LSU AgCenter. That's the good news to AgCenter employees emailed to them by Chancellor Dr. Bill Richardson last week. We told you that the possibility existed that state budget cuts at the AgCenter could have forced the Chancellor to send employees home. While that's not happening, the travel budgets for certain county agents are getting the axe. But as This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us, farmers are taking that matter into their own hands.
Brendan Gravois knows that when LSU AgCenter area agent Albert Ogeron pays a visit to his family's sugarcane fields, he'll likely learn a thing or two.
Looks like y'all did a good job in this field.
Ogeron says he meets with sugar growers in St. James, St. John, St. Charles, and Ascension parishes, growers like Gravois who contribute $64 million a year to the area's economy.
It's research what got these producers to where they are now and to remain profitable.
But state budget cuts are cutting into Ogeron's ability to share his knowledge with growers face to face.
I can't come out a lot of times just on a whim. I need to try to be very efficient and catch multiple calls at one time.
They was cutting his transportation, and a couple farmers told him, he said, man, look, if y'all get down to real bad, he said, we'll put gas in your tanks and to help fund y'all a little bit just to keep things going and keep us moving in the right direction.
At this meeting of sugar growers, Ogeron shared the news about the new regulations on his travel budget while growers jotted down the problems they're facing in the fields. Brendan Gravois says it's time the Louisiana legislature steps up and provides funding for the LSU AgCenter.
When I was at the Capitol, every senator, every representative I talked to, they always said agriculture's number one. Research, and thanks to research and development and science, it got it to where it's going. But then on the backside, they don't have the funds or the budgets to, I guess, to help us out. So, I mean, they're kind of talking almost two sides out of their mouth.
LSU AgCenter sugarcane specialist Dr. Kenneth Gravois says despite the cuts, research continues.
There's a lot of good things that are going on. I mean, the sugarcane variety development program is in a very strong position right now. We have good industry support along with the state tax dollars. And that's a very important program, and we're going to continue that.
Dr. Ken Gravois says the American Sugarcane League is helping out financially at the St. Gabriel Research Station so that Ogeron will have new knowledge to share when he can make it out to these fields. In St. James Parish, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Now, the next issue facing the LSU AgCenter will be whether or not it can move forward with building a new animal and food sciences building. Right now, the money for that project is slated as a priority 5 on the capital outlay budget. Chancellor Richardson said he'd like to see that moved up to priority 1.